you for tuning into our presentation. This is our AP US history presentation about why slavery is wrong. My name is Ephraim,
Alexis.
And Gerardo.
and we will begin our presentation now. Most people in the South, particularly slave owners, tried to justify slavery using the Bible, claiming that people should listen to their masters and obey or be punished. Also, slavery was constantly upheld by the Constitution of the United States of America. They also claimed that black inferiority was in part because blacks were inferior to the whites, and that they were less smart and less evolved, and that it would be cruel to let them go free on their own, like it would be cruel to let a child loose. They were also trying to protect them from the North and the harshness of working in factories.
Life as a slave. Slaves worked all day from young children to the elderly. They usually had days off on Sundays and some holidays. Their living conditions were poor, with a very poor diet and horrible living conditions where they had to sleep on the floor in the cabins, and they usually were whipped when they didn't want to do their work.
Slave labor. There were over 235,000 enslaved Africans in America by 1750. About 85% lived in the southern colonies. Plantation crops required lots of labor, and that's what the slaves did for a living.
Slave families. Slave families were composed of many different families, and usually from 10 to 20% of slave marriages were split up to be sold. Children were taken from their parents also to be sold and had a close knit community.
Slave religion. Most of the time in the morning, slaves had to listen to their masters' church sessions where they justified slavery using the books like Corinthians. But also, in secret during night, they preached stories of hope from the books of Moses and Exodus, and this translated into modern-day African American churches. Thank you for listening to our presentation. We hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day.